Welcome, amazing families, wonderful children, and all our cherished viewers from around the world to ennysdiamondstories. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful journey into the heart of Christmas. As the season of joy approaches, today's story shines a warm light on how four unique families prepare for Christmas in four different ways. Each family carries its own traditions, goals, lessons, and reflections, and together, their stories will guide us toward a peaceful, meaningful, and well-prepared celebration. Settle down, get cozy, and enjoy the magic of Christmas storytelling. In a lively neighborhood filled with sparkling lights and cheerful anticipation, four families began their Christmas preparations in four unique ways. Some saved early with wisdom, some planned for travel and adventure, some embraced simple and wise spending, and some rushed into the season with excitement but very little preparation. Each family carried dreams and desires for a joyful Christmas, but their choices shaped their experiences in very different ways. But among them all, one family carried not only preparation, but a deep reflection that shaped the meaning of their celebration. Through their journeys, we uncover lessons about planning, spending, togetherness, gratitude, and keeping Jesus at the center of it. These are their stories and the stories of those around them. The Harper family is the save-ahead planners with a Christ-focused heart. The Harper home embraced Christmas long before December appeared. Planning started months earlier, not because they feared the season, but because they wanted to welcome it with peace. Their dining table often carried envelopes, notes, savings records, and carefully crafted budgets. Slowly, methodically, and joyfully, they prepared. Every envelope, gifts, food, travel, decorations, emergency, was filled little by little. Every decision had intention behind it. But beyond the budgeting and organization, something deeper shaped the atmosphere in their home. As they planned, the Harpers created moments of reflection. They sat together in calm evenings, acknowledging the meaning behind the season. Their focus stretched beyond lights, meals, or travel. It flowed toward the birth of Jesus and the peace his coming brought to the world. While arranging their decorations, they placed a small nativity set at the center of their living room. It wasn't expensive. It wasn't new, but it remained the heart of their Christmas heritage. The children admired it each year, remembering the humble manger, the promise of hope, and the gift of salvation. On quiet nights, soft Christmas hymns played in their home, not to entertain, but to remind them of the story behind the celebration. Mary's courage, Joseph's obedience, the shepherd's awe, the wise men's long journey, the newborn king who changed everything. Their preparation reflected order, discipline, and financial wisdom, but also gratitude. Gratitude for peace. Gratitude for God's love. Gratitude for the gift of Jesus. When they planned their Christmas meals, they added one extra portion, not for themselves, but for someone else who might need it. Their giving spirit grew from a place of reflection, a desire to mirror the generosity shown through Christ's birth. Their travel decisions involved moments to slow down, breathe, and keep Jesus at the center. Whether they stayed home or visited relatives, they ensured the season remained a spiritual experience, not just a festive one. The Harpers moved through December with a steady calmness. Their hearts were ready. Their finances were organized. Their minds were clear. And their spirits were aligned with the true meaning of Christmas. Among all their preparations, one truth lingered in their home. Christmas held its beauty because of the one who came to bring light into the world. 2. The Mensah family is known as the travel and experience lovers. Across the neighborhood, the Mensah family prepared for Christmas in a completely different style. Suitcases filled their hallway as they sorted clothes, travel documents, matching outfits, and small souvenirs for relatives they hoped to visit. Their excitement came from the promise of experiencing new places. Christmas for them became an adventure, a time to explore, laugh, and create memories that would last longer than any gift. They compared travel prices until they found the best options. A travel itinerary took shape, filled with visits to landmarks, beachfronts, and special events in the place they hoped to spend Christmas. Decorations in their home remained minimal, simple, and neat. They chose to invest more in their trip than in decorations or expensive gifts. Their hearts leaned toward moments of bonding and shared family experiences. Here comes the Adekeles family, the wise spenders. The Adekeles family welcomed Christmas with a sense of discipline and gratitude. Their focus was simple: spend wisely, avoid debt, and enjoy what they already had. Their decorations came from boxes stored in the attic, refreshed with creativity and small repairs. The children found joy in repurposing old ornaments and giving them new life. Gifts were chosen with meaning rather than price. Each child received one special item. A single shared family gift promised many evenings of laughter and connection. Instead of rushing into crowded stores, they waited for early discounts, compared prices, and made thoughtful purchases. They prepared homemade gifts for extended family, handcrafted items filled with affection. And as Christmas approached, they prepared food baskets for people in need, believing that generosity made the season brighter. The last but not the least is the Williams family, the last-minute spenders. The Williams home brimmed with excitement but lacked preparation. December raced toward them faster than they expected. Travel prices soared. Stores ran out of affordable decorations. Gifts became hard to find. When reality finally hit, the family rushed into crowded shops, grabbing items quickly, without price checks or careful selection. Their shopping carts overflowed, and their budgets stretched beyond comfort. The house eventually shone with lights and colorful ornaments, but beneath the sparkle lay the weight of overspending. Joy mixed with worry as the family braced themselves for the financial aftermath. Their Christmas was filled with laughter, but the bills waiting in January cast a shadow over their celebration. Lessons to learn from the four families. The story of the four families teaches that Christmas becomes more meaningful when preparation begins early. Planning ahead removes pressure, reduces unnecessary spending, and allows families to approach the season with calmness instead of panic. The Harper family shows that organization brings peace, and that setting small savings aside throughout the year creates a cushion that protects the heart from stress. Their example reveals that careful budgeting does not restrict joy, rather it protects it, giving room for true celebration without financial regret. From the Mensah family, the lesson of valuing experiences over material possessions stands out. Christmas is not only about buying gifts, it is about creating memories, strengthening relationships, and cherishing moments with loved ones. Travel or shared activities can make the season unforgettable, not through extravagance, but through togetherness. Their approach reminds families that bonding often matters more than what is wrapped under the tree. The Adekeles highlight the beauty of wise spending and contentment. They demonstrate that families can enjoy Christmas without exceeding their financial limits. By reusing decorations, preparing homemade gifts, and choosing meaningful purchases, they teach that simplicity carries its own charm. Their thoughtful generosity toward those in need shows that true celebration includes acts of kindness beyond one's home. The lesson here is clear: discipline and compassion can coexist, creating a balanced and fulfilling holiday. The Williams family, though filled with excitement and love, portrays the consequences of last-minute planning. Their experience warns that rushing into the season without preparation can lead to overspending, stress, and regret. Their story teaches families to pause, think ahead, and avoid the emotional urgency that often leads to poor decisions. It is a gentle reminder that Christmas joy should not be overshadowed by January debt. Ultimately, the combined lessons show that the best Christmas is one rooted in peace, intentionality, generosity, and spiritual reflection. The Harper family's focus on Jesus stands at the center of this truth. When Christ becomes the foundation of the celebration, everything else, money, travel, decorations, gifts, and plans, naturally finds balance. Preparing the heart is just as important as preparing the home. And when families approach the season with wisdom, gratitude, and purpose, Christmas becomes not just a holiday, but a meaningful, life-shaping experience. 4 families, 4 approaches, and 4 visions of Christmas. The Mensahs cherished experiences. The Adekeles embraced wisdom. The Williams family followed excitement. But the Harpers carried the deepest balance. They saved early. They planned carefully. They spent wisely. They created peace. And above all, they reflected on Jesus, the heart of Christmas. The Harper family did more than prepare for a holiday. They prepared their hearts. Their story becomes a gentle reminder that Christmas is not measured by spending, travel, or decorations, but by peace, purpose, and the presence of Christ at the center. As we watched how each family prepared, one truth stood out clearly. Christmas becomes more beautiful when we approach it with wisdom, gratitude, generosity, and a Christ-centered heart. Whether you're saving ahead like the Harpers, creating travel memories like the Mensahs, spending wisely like the Adekeles, or learning from the last-minute rush of the Williams family, remember that Christmas is ultimately about peace, reflection, love, and togetherness. May your home be filled with warmth, joy, and the gentle light of Christ as you prepare for this special season. If you enjoyed this story and want more inspiring, family-centered lessons, animations, and heart-touching Christmas narratives, don't forget to subscribe to the ennysdiamondstories. Click the like button, share this video with someone you love, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our beautiful stories. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful, uplifting content for children, families, and everyone who loves good storytelling. Stay connected. More amazing stories are coming your way. See you in the next video.